Yes, sir, audible, sir.
Yes, sir, audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
In this session, I am going to discuss on quality assurance. Assurance means who will give the guarantee to the guarantee of the quality in higher education to the parents and teachers. This question would arise. There are different forms of quality assurance. First one is quality audit, quality surveys, quality rankings, quality accreditation, world ranking of universities. Means parents and students often confused. They have a dilemma where their children should get education, in which college. Maybe teachers, students of rural areas or city areas, all of them, they want to get good education. Where do they get assurance of good quality education, higher education? The first one is quality audit. This is like financial audit. We are familiar with the financial audit. Financial audit means all accounts of all organizations, private and public, government, are audited by the auditors, independent auditors, to know whether the expenditure is in conformance with the budgeted amount and as per the rules. Quality audit, like a financial audit, is a systematic independent examination and evaluation to determine conformance with specifications. We have discussed the quality conformance with curriculum to determine whether these specifications are implemented effectively. Means whether usually suppose when the semester starts, we have a calendar of events, commencement of the semester, closure of the semester. Actually, a semester consists of 16 weeks. In each week, a teacher and lecturer should teach 16 hours. Whether a teacher is teaching 16 hours, the timetable, whether the workload is shown in the timetable, whether the classes have been done actually. Like this, quality audit will determine whether the specifications or the requirements are met, whether they have achieved the quality objectives, quality vision, quality mission of the college or the education institution. Procedures are adequate and are being followed. Deficiencies of quality are identified. Which are the deficiencies of quality delivery? What are the opportunities for quality improvement? Suppose the quality audit will identify the deficiencies and they will give suggestion for improvement. And also, which are all the opportunities for quality improvement in higher education institutions? They give the guidance for this and they should be implemented for improvement. This quality audit, there are two types of quality audit. One is IQAC, internal quality audit. All NAC accredited colleges compulsorily should have a IQAC, internal quality assurance cell. Another one is external quality. We call it as a AEEE, Administrative and Academic and Administrative Audit Committee. So faculty members are acting as quality auditors or quality assessors. If you want a senior teacher in a college can be appointed as a quality auditor or a member or the chairman of the IQAC. And we have a Quality Council of India where you can get the certification to become a quality auditor. Professional quality auditors are also available. Just like a CA qualification to become a quality auditor of a financial audit, there is an organization called Quality Council of India. We get a certification for quality auditors. IQAC, all of you are familiar with, you are all working in government colleges and universities. Universities and colleges will have IQAC. It's a cell propagated by NAC for every accredited institutions for quality sustenance act initiatives. They have to document what are the initiatives that colleges taken, what improvement should be made for quality improvement. Institutions may establish IQAC for enhancement of quality culture. If you want, I think there's a website in NAC.gov.in. There are requirements for establishment of IQAC. I think you are working as a chairperson or the member of the IQAC and you are familiar with the role of IQAC. This is like internal audit. Internal audit means an auditor or the chairperson of the IQAC or members will review the quality to identify the deficiencies, to rectify them, to identify the opportunities for improvement. We have AQR, Annual Quality Assurance Report, is yearly report which should be submitted to the NAC every year by all accredited institutions as per the format prescribed in NAC. We have this, we have to submit it every year now. Earlier, we used to submit once in 2 years or 3 years at the time of NAC accreditation, but now every year we have to submit this. Separate AQR guidelines are available for universities, autonomous colleges, affiliated colleges, constituent colleges, because the guidelines are not same for all the colleges. Affiliated colleges, Constituent colleges means universities will have their own colleges, autonomous colleges. The different formats are there. They have to submit it. And secondly, we have administrative and academic audit. Universities conducts AAA, committee. Even autonomous colleges will also have this AAA committee. This is an independent external administrative and academic experts are drawn as quality auditors. The committee will conduct quality audit and it submits. Means before going to NAC accreditation, it's the job of the AAA committee to review the activities of each department in a college or university, and they will give the suggestions for improvement, and they submit the report. This is mandatory for NAC accreditation. What the AAA committee will do, they give the recommendations and remedies. AAA committee makes recommendations and suggests remedies with a view to reduce deficiencies and improve quality. Almost all in any colleges, when the AAA committee goes, visits, we find the shortage of qualified faculty. Qualified faculty means now NAC requires NET qualified, SET qualified, or PhD holders. Therefore, and permanent full-time teachers. Sometimes we find only guest lecturers, part-time teachers with qualification or without qualification. They give the suggestions to recruit the qualified faculty. Deficiencies in infrastructure. This is infrastructure deficient building, maybe classroom, furnitures, toilet, etc. Books, shortage of funds. I think this is a very important aspect. Wherever you go, you find the financial problem. Funds are not available. In government college, government will not give the funds to the principal to spend. They will have some amount in the CDC. They use that money for improvement. In private colleges, the management will have the hold. And another important aspect is high faculty student ratio. We will see later the student ratio in Oxford is 8:10 like this. But in our university, in country, as per the survey, we have 24 student teacher ratio. For every one teacher, we have 24 students. In some of the government colleges where the admission is very high, the faculty student ratio is very high. In some of the colleges where the students are less, the faculty student ratio will be high. So these are some of these things the AAA committee will identify and give the suggestions for improvement before NAC accreditation. What the AAA committee will do, AAA committee will verify the facts claimed by the administration or the management and the staff, and they interact with the students and stakeholders. They investigate the major deficiencies, discover the causes, and give suggestions for improvement. Therefore, before the NAC visit, colleges will be ready with rectification of the deficiencies and remedying the causes. Corrective and improvement steps should be made. Usually, AAA committee is headed by the Vice Chancellor or retired Vice Chancellor or the acting Vice Chancellor. And we have so many bodies in the colleges, autonomous colleges and universities, syndicate, academic council will be there, finance committee will be there. So they give correct suggestions for improvement through these committees. The next aspect is, first one is quality audit, second one is quality surveys. A survey is a very broad survey conducted throughout the geographical area involving so many stakeholders. These surveys are done by government agencies. Private agencies cannot do the surveys throughout India because time is so much time is required and cost is involved. Whereas quality audits can be done in each institution. But quality audit is very specific and it's not sufficient to provide a whole information throughout the country. Surveys gives the broad information about the status of the higher education in the country. Therefore, quality audit is very institution specific. Quality surveys are broader in nature and they provide information throughout the country. Relative studying in the marketplace with regard to quality, analysis of users' requirement with respect to their needs and expectations means where the India stands, the global in respect of higher education, which institutions ranks in which status in the higher education. This survey gives the result. And surveys will also give the opportunities for reduction of the causes of the poor quality and what are the challenges the higher education is facing, for example, curriculum design, delivery, etc. And the problems of the management regarding funds problem, financial funds problem, the perception of the stakeholders, etc. They collect the information from the survey. We have one survey conducted by the Ministry of Education. Earlier, it was called Ministry of Human Resource Development. It has been renamed as the Ministry of Education, which covers both higher education, secondary and primary education. This All India Survey on Higher Education, AISHE, is a survey done by Ministry of Education, Government of India every year. This survey portrays the status of higher education in the country. Ministry of Education has endeavored to conduct annual web-based all India survey on higher education since 2011. 2011 means we have completed successfully 24 years. But the latest survey result, which is available for 21-22, which I will show you the results of the survey. So this has been started in 2010, and we have been conducting survey. This is not mandatory. This is voluntary. Any education institution, any college or university can voluntarily submit the information to this survey. This is not mandatory. The survey covers all the institutions in the country engaged in imparting higher education, medical education, technical, general, government universities, private colleges, and government colleges. It encompasses all education institutions. Survey results are useful in making informed policy decisions and research for development in higher education, because we must know what is the status of higher education in our country if we want to improve the status of higher education. This AISHE has got parameters. Each college will submit the information as per these parameters. One is teachers information, student enrollment, number of programs or courses offered, BA, BCom, BSc, like this, examination results, education finance, infrastructure facilities, institution density, gross enrollment ratio, student teacher ratio, per student expenditure. These are all the main information. The survey collects information from the colleges and universities which are voluntarily registered for providing or participating in this survey. This is not mandatory, this is voluntary. The latest report, if you go to the Ministry of Education website, we have got a website called AISHE Gov.in. 12th AISHE Gov.in report is available. Now we are in 2025, but government has not released the latest reports. This is the latest report which is available in the website. You can download this website report and study. As per this, responsibility for the accuracy of the data rests with the nodal officers of the concerned institution. In any college, a teacher has been appointed as a nodal officer. His responsibility to collect the data and submit it. We have a NAC chairperson, chairperson, Red Cross, NCC, NSS, like this. So many responsibilities are assigned to the teachers of degree colleges and universities. A nodal officer job is to collect the information and submit. Planning, Monitoring and Statistics Bureau of AISHE has only compiled and analyzed the uploaded the data. They are not verifying. They are not verifying. They will accept the data, whatever the data you are given. If you have given false data, they will accept. If you have given correct data, accurate data, they will accept. Means it is the responsibility of the college to give the accurate data. Don't submit the false data or mistaken data, because the survey gives the mistaken result. There are 1,168 universities. I'm giving the key results of 2021-22. This is very important for all teachers who are working in degree colleges, universities, because often the students will ask how many universities are there in India. There are 1,168 universities, 45,473 degree colleges, 12,002 standalone institutions and registered in AISHE 21-22. This number of colleges, number of universities registered there. You see the improvement in earlier year. Out of 1,162 universities, 42,825 colleges, 10,576 standalone institutions have responded to the survey. You just see the compare the figures. 1,168 universities registered, but responded only 1,162. Means 6 universities not responded. 45,000 colleges registered for survey, but only around 43,000 colleges have responded. Out of 1,168 universities, 685 government universities are there, central universities and state universities, 483 are private universities. You see the trend here. If you compare to the earlier years, in India, private universities are increasing. Not at the same rate, the government universities are not increasing. Suppose 685 are there, next 2, 3, 5 years, private universities, number of private universities will be more than the government universities, because the policy of the government is to encourage the private universities or private sector. So this is the 685 government universities and 483 private universities. Out of 685 government universities, 240 are central universities, 445 are state universities. State universities mean all state governments and union territories will have their own universities. In each government, roughly around 10 to 15 universities will come. 445 state universities are there, 240 central universities are there. Out of 483 private universities, 10 are private aided universities, 473 are private unaided. Means most of the private universities are unaided. These 10 universities were started earlier, not now. 17 women universities, 14 state universities, and 3 private universities. Each state will have one women universities. Out of that, 14 state government universities are there, 3 private universities are there. There are 18 open universities. We have KSU, Karnataka State Open University, IGNOU is there. One central university, that is IGNOU. 60 state universities are there, one private universities are there. This is the status of our education, means what type of universities are there, how many universities are there, whether the universities are capturing, providing regular courses or open online courses or distance education, whether courses are offered only for the women or all. Of the 1,162 universities who responded to the survey, 655 general universities means which offer only the BA, BCom, BSc like this. 192 technical universities, 57 agriculture and allied, 79 medical, 27 law, 90 Sanskrit, 8 language universities. This is the type of universities what we see in India. Remaining 125 universities were of other categories. Actually, when you define university means it provides universality of education in all the subjects. But in India, we are encouraging mono universities, means a subject universities, one university for one subject like this. For example, medical universities, technical universities are specialized in providing only technical education or medical education. These are the bifurcation of different types of universities. There were 45,473 colleges in 21-22. Number of colleges per lakh eligible population in the age group of 18-23 is 31. This is the density of the colleges. Density of the colleges. It was 27 in 2014-15. Means the number of colleges per 1 lakh eligible population means there are 31. Means it means 1 lakh students can go and study in 31 colleges. This is the ratio. It should be increased. It should be increased. I think it was 27 earlier. It has been increased to 31. 21.5% of the colleges are government colleges. 13.2 are private, aided. 65 are private, unaided. You see the trend. Most of the colleges are unaided colleges. If you want to start a college now, you can start it as an unaided college. Only few colleges are aided, private colleges, and remaining are government colleges. Total colleges, 45,000 colleges, 10% of the colleges were exclusively for women. This is women colleges. Total enrollment in higher education has increased nearly 4.33 crore in 21-22 from 4.13 crore in 21. This is the eligible population in the age group of 18 to 23. 4.33 crores have joined to the higher education. The increase in enrollment in 21-22 or 2021 was 18.8 lakh, means nearly 5% increase there in every year. The goal of the higher education is to increase this enrollment ratio. The female enrollment in higher education increases to 2.07 crore, means many students who are in the age group of 18 to 23 are they have not joined the colleges, they left out. It is the goal of the government is to increase the student enrollment ratio so that we can add more and more people to the mainstream. The top 6 states in terms of student enrollment are Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh, West Bengal, and Rajasthan. You see the top means Uttar Pradesh stands first because the population is also very high there. These are the enrollment ratio is very high. The student enrollment in northeastern states is less. Hilly areas in Meghalaya, Assam, Mizoram, Manipur, the enrollment ratio is very less. 12.2 lakh, 6.707 were female and 5.95 lakh were male in the northeastern region. In the year 2010-22, gross enrollment ratio in higher education in the age group of 18-23 was 28.4. Now it has been 28.5. Female is 28.5. This is, you see, the increase is very less. We have to increase this gross enrollment ratio. That's why government says that any students come for admission to a government college, you cannot deny the admission, you have to give the admission. Okay. So admission cannot be denied on the basis of the low marks or late application, etc. We have to give the admission, especially in government colleges. If you look at the table here, proportion, what we have discussed earlier, government universities, number of government universities, 58%. Student enrollment is 73%. Means most of the students are joining in government universities. Private universities, 41% are there. Admission is only less, 26%. Only less number of students are going to private universities. So why this is the trend? Means naturally the government universities, the fees is less, accessibility is there. Students from all sections of the society will go and join there. Whereas the private sector, private universities, they are usually located in the metropolitan cities. The admission in the private universities are less. So notably, government universities, higher percentage in student enrollment we see. You see the colleges, government colleges 21%, private colleges, aided college 13%, private unaided colleges 65%. Total is 100% number of colleges. If you look at the admission rate, government colleges student enrollment is around 35%, private aided colleges 21%, government unaided colleges 44%. This is all India figure based on the 21-22 result. So unaided colleges are more, student enrollment is less. Government colleges are less, enrollment is more. More and more students are joining to government colleges. This is the picture what you get from survey result. Student enrollment in undergraduate courses 78%, around 79%. All the students who complete degree, they will not continue for higher education, means post PG, post-graduation courses. Therefore, the postgraduate courses, only 12% of the students will join. Suppose if you take the proportion of the students who are admitted to the undergraduate and postgraduate, most of the students after completion of the graduation, they go for job. Therefore, the number of students coming for PG is less. Therefore, we have to see that we should provide more education, quality education in the undergraduate courses so that they can get the education and go to the job. Based on the actual response at the undergraduate level, enrollment is highest in arts. This is all India figure. All India figure, arts subjects enrollment is 30%, science 15%, commerce 13%, engineering and technology 11%. This is the distribution, means most of the students prefer arts, combinations in art subjects, followed by the science. And the third rank is the commerce and followed by the engineering and technology. At postgraduate level, maximum students join in the arts stream, that is social science stream, and followed by the science stream. PhD, total PhD enrollment in 2021 is 2.13 lakh. After completion of the masters, they get some fellowship. They join as a full-time scholar, or they may join as part-time scholar, or teachers who are working in colleges also join as a part-time scholar. Suppose if you see the female PhD enrollment in 21-22 is 0.99 lakh after 2.13 lakh. At PhD level, enrollment is highest in science and engineering and technology, followed by science. Even though students are studying PhD in arts and commerce, the total enrollment is highest in engineering and technology, especially IITs, engineering colleges, universities, followed by the science. The enrollment in arts and commerce is lower in case of PhDs. 32,588 students were awarded PhD during 21-22 with 18,464 male and 14,000 female. The highest number of PhD was awarded in science 7,408, followed by engineering 6,270. This is in that year statistics. Latest statistics is not available. Once it is available, you can check it in the Ministry of Education website. Total number of foreign students enrolled in higher education is 46,878. This is very less. We have so many universities and colleges. Around 1,168 universities are there. The number of foreign students are only 46,000. The foreign students have come from 170 different countries. Top 10 countries constitute 64%. Out of 170, top 10 countries, around 65 students will come. In remaining 90% of the countries are joining only the small amount, 35%. And if you see where the students will come from foreign countries, Nepal is the highest. Since Nepal and India is very geographically closer, the students from Nepal will come to the nearby states, especially Bihar and UP for graduation. Therefore, the Nepal is 28%, Afghanistan 6.7%, United States 6%. It is really surprising figure because students from USA is also coming to India for study. Bangladesh is coming 5.6%, UAE 4.9%, Bhutan 3%. Every year we get these statistics. Means these are the top countries where we get students for higher education. The total number of faculty are 15.98 lakh, of which 56% are male and 43% are female. 15.98 lakh means suppose a college will submit the details of faculty to the higher education through the survey. Around 16 lakh teachers are there. Number of teachers has increased by 46,618 in 21-22 or 2021. This is the addition of number of teachers. There are 77 female teachers per 100 male teachers. This is the ratio, male and female ratio. Male teachers are more, female teachers are 77. The regular mode teacher ratio, PTR, is 24. Means per teacher, number of students is 24. teacher-student ratio. We compare this with the international standard. International standard is less than 10. But in some of the colleges, it is less than 10 or more than 24. But on an average holiday basis, the teacher-student ratio is 24 as per 21-22 survey results. The number of non-teaching staff is 12,08,446. You look at the teaching and non-teaching ratio. Teachers are 16 lakh, non-teaching are around 12 lakh. Means equal number of non-teaching staff is our clerics, attendants, gardeners, etc. What we see here in higher education, number of teachers should be increased compared to the non-teaching staff, because the requirement of teachers in different areas, specialization is required. Therefore, more and more teachers should be appointed. There are 78 female per 100 male non-teaching staff. The total number of pass out has increased from 1.07 crore in 2021 as against 95 lakh in 2021. Means how many students have admitted to the college and how many of them completed and passed? Around 1 crore people is the output. At the undergraduate level, the pass percentage is very high in Bachelor of Arts, BA, 24 lakhs, Bachelor of Science, 12 lakh, Bachelor of Commerce, 11 lakh, Engineering, 8 lakh. Means this is the output of our higher education. How many students will pass out from each year? Nearly 1 crore people. So that we should give job opportunities for 1 crore students who complete degree in each year. At postgraduate level, PG level, the highest pass is in Master of Arts, 7 lakh, Science, 3.56 lakh, MBA, 2.32 lakh, Commerce followed by 1.9 lakh. These are the distribution of postgraduate output in PG courses. And if you want to study further, you please visit the AISHE website. This is the latest report which is available. You can download the result websites and study this. Every year, the status of higher education will change. This is very important for the teachers because we will know the current status of higher education in our country. The next one is NIRF ranking. Government of India has introduced National Institutional Framework for Ranking of Education Institutions in 2015. Look at this. These are the changes what we have seen for the last few years. NRF outlines the methodology to rank institutions across the country. Survey is different, NRF ranking is different. Survey is only to provide information to the ASHE portal. But ranking means you will be assessed by NRF and give the rank. It has 5 parameters. Different parameters are there, 5 parameters are there. One is teaching learning parameters, TLR, research and professional practice, RP, graduation outcome, GO, outreach and inclusivity, OI, perception, PR. These are the 5 parameters. For this, you have to make an application and expert committee will assess and give the ranking every year. This is for every year. Latest ranking is available for 24. 25 ranking will be released in the next 2 months. First one is teaching learning resources available in the college. 30% is the weightage, and these are the parameters. Suppose student strength 20, faculty student ratio 25. So I told you already, faculty student ratio should be less. If you have more ratio, less marks will be given. Faculty with PhD, 20 marks. All colleges want teachers to complete the PhD because if they have to PhD, they get more marks. Financial resources utilization 20. What are the grants available to the colleges or universities and how they are using it? And online education, you have any facilities. Suppose the University of Mysore is providing online education. All universities are not permitted in India to provide online education. Only those institutions who have ranks, already ranks of less than 100 are permitted to provide online education. Research and professional practice. Publications 35. How many publications and quality of publications? I told you about the citations. If you have citations, 35 marks. Patents, especially for science and engineering streams, 15. Research projects, 15. What is the fund raised by the college or the teachers for the external or internal research projects? 15 marks. This is about the research. Graduation outcome, placement in higher educational studies, our students where they get the job and also higher education admission. University examination, 15%. Median salary, once our students get the job, what is the salary they are getting? Median salary means it's not the average salary. Median salary is the middle point. If the 100 students get the job, one student gets 1 lakh rupees per month, another student get 10 lakh rupees. What is the median salary they get it? And PhD students, how many PhD students you produce? Outreach and inclusivity, another criteria. Region diversity, women diversity, economically and socially challenged students admission and also physically challenged students. This is how the college is catering to the needs of different regions, women, and also socioeconomic students. Perception is another. This is we discussed in the equality, one of the dimensions of the equality, how the employers, academic peers, parents will perceive the education institution. This is 100 marks is there. Based on these parameters, each year, NRF will rank the institutions in our country. This is the result, 2024 results. The result shows that 24, latest result, IIT Madras ranked first rank with 86.42 score. IIC Bangalore is 83.28. You see the gap, 86 and 83, only few points difference. IIT Bombay, when you see top 10 universities, most of them are IITs and IIScs and AIMS. Only JNU is there in that list. Many of these universities, traditional universities, will not come in the top 10 because the overall ranking is IIT Madras and IIC Bangalore. And if you come to the Karnataka, uh, which are the institutions, the best institutions in Karnataka? IIC Bangalore, second rank, 83.28. Manipal Higher is academic higher education, popularly we call it as MAHE, 64.9%, 14th rank. JSS Academy for Higher Education and Research, 36th rank. National Institute of Technology, Surathkal, NIT to Surathkal, 46th rank. University of Mysore, 86. And Christ University, 90, private university. These are the 6 universities in Karnataka who rank less than 100 in 24 ranking. Like this, you can verify the ranking of your institutions in each state. You go to the Ministry of Education website and check what is the rank of your college and your university. You come to the university ranking. First two slides tell about the overall ranking. Overall ranking means it includes IITs, IIMs, and universities. If you come to the universities, first rank is IIC Bangalore. IIC is called university. JNU second rank, Jamia Millia Islamia third rank, Mahe fourth rank, BHU Varanasi fifth rank, Delhi University sixth rank, like this. Look at the score. The overall rank score in the first slide you have seen between 80 and above. But now the score in the universities ranges from 65% to 83% in 100-point scale. Colleges, very important. Morning I told you which is the best college in our country. Top colleges are available only in Madras, Delhi, Kolkata, Bombay, metropolitan cities. Most of the colleges are in Delhi. Hindu College, first rank this year with 74% score. Miranda College, second rank. Stephen College, Chennai. Ramakrishna Mission, Vivekananda Centenary College, Kolkata. Atmaram Sattam College, Delhi. Xavier's College, Kolkata. You see, you find the colleges in metropolitan cities. These are the top 10 colleges. Any student wants to do the degree, he or she must try to get an admission in this based on this ranking. Research institutions, which is the best research institution for PhD? IAC is the #1 rank in India for research purpose, followed by IITs and AIMS Delhi. I think traditional cities are not coming in this top 10 ranking. IIT Madras, second place, IIT Delhi, third place, Bombay, fourth place, like this. And which is the best institution to do the MBA management course? Almost all IIMs are ranked here. All universities are ranking, providing the MBA degree. But the best institution to get MBA degree is IIM Mahadevappa first rank, followed by Bangalore, Kozhikode. These ranks among the IIMs will vary each year, depending upon their performance. You look into the top 10 institutions for doing MBA. And now I come to the next stage. What we have seen just now is NRF ranking means this is very important feature in higher education in our country. Each institutions are ranked based on these 5 parameters. This is also not mandatory. Any institution wants to rank itself, submit an application to the Ministry of Education with all details. And I think assessment is very meticulous. Each matrices will be evaluated by the experts through some publication. And this is how the ranking are taking place. The best institutions in our country. We also look at the overall ranking in the world also. These are the world ranking. This is Karnataka. This is university ranking. This is colleges ranking. And these are the research institutions. This is management ranking. And if you go to the website, you have many other courses also. You even medical, paramedical like this. You can visit the Ministry of Education website and you can see the NRF ranking. The next one is NAC accreditation. This is a body established by the UGC through the government for assessment and accreditation of universities and colleges. So this is why this has been established. So I already told you the story. If a student wants to join a college, who will assure the quality? Who will say this is the best college? There is an objective assessment. Assessment by a third person, third party. NAC is a third party which will come and which will assess the college and grade the college depending upon the quality parameters. At present, NAC accrediting only the institutions. We have, this is the 7 criteria are there. One is curriculum aspects, university 150, autonomous college 150, degree colleges 100. Why means degree affiliated colleges will not have power to frame the syllabus. They follow the syllabus framed by the college universities. Autonomous colleges have got freedom to frame the syllabus. Therefore, for curriculum design, and 150 is the score. For teaching, learning, evaluation, 200 for university, 300 for autonomous college. For colleges, 350 because degree colleges, their main focus is to teaching. Therefore, they give more percentage to the teaching and evaluation. Research and innovation and extension, universities will have 250, colleges will have 120. Colleges, university focus is less, but we insist the teachers to do the PhD. But autonomous colleges will have 150 score. Infrastructure and learning facilities same for all colleges and universities because you don't differentiate the infrastructure for university and autonomous colleges, same 100%, 100. Student support and the progression same 100. For degree colleges, it is more 130. Governance, leadership and management 100. Institution values and best practices 100. So totally for 1000 marks, each college or university is assessed by the NAC for ranking or accreditation. We say accreditation, certification. Under each criterion, a few indicators are identified. These indicators are further classified into matrices, which actually elicit responses from higher education institution. Means, suppose how many PhDs have been guided, how many research guides are there, how many publications have been made, what is the citations, how many research projects the teachers have got, and how much amount is generated internally by providing consultancy to the public. Like this, each matrices they give the ranking. We have to identify what is our weaknesses and what is our strength. If we have any weaknesses, we have to strengthen. Then only we get good marks in the NAC accreditation. This is the grade point for NAC grading, A, B, C, D. Very good, satisfactory. So what they will do, they convert this into CGPA. A grade, B grade, C grade is converted to A double plus, A plus, A, B double plus, B, and B. A grade and B grade, there are three institutions are there. C is accredited status is given. If a college falls into D grade, less than 1.5 CGPA, then it is not accredited. This is the present grading pattern. NAC is coming out with the binary scale. It has not announced. In binary scale, they give 2 accreditation. One is accredited, not accredited. They don't give these rankings. So still it has not come out. This is like the marks we award to our students under CGPA. Cumulative grade point average, they will give the accreditation status. Different cycles of accreditation. Cycle 1 is when an institution undergoes accreditation for the first time. Suppose a new college or an existing college which has not gone for accreditation, they can go for accreditation for the first time. This is called first cycle. After the first cycle, they may go for second, third, and fourth cycle consecutively 5 years. During Corona period, I think it was exempted because it was not able to accredit the institutions. Therefore, they had given the extension to the Corona period. What the assessment outcome? Peer team visit. Section 1, general information of the institution and its context. Criterion-wise analysis based on the peer evaluation qualitative indicators. Overall analysis which includes institutional strength, weaknesses, opportunities. The committee headed by chairman will visit the college and they will interact with the teachers and also the stakeholders, administration staff. And they come with the report. Based on that report, they give the marks. Along with the marks, you submit the AQR, you submit to the NAC, they will assess. Graphical presentation based on qualitative matrices. System generated quality profile of the higher education institution is analyzed through the NAC, through the web-based information. This is quality indicator framework. And they prepare a institution grade sheet and they give the rank. This is NAC accreditation. NAC accreditation works under Ministry of Education, UGC. This is controlled by UGC and Ministry of Education, NAC. I think almost all colleges are going for NAC. If they get the good NAC accreditation, it is a symbol of good quality because it is assessed by the third party assessment. Quality Council of India, this is another institution in Government of India. This is a private and public partnership. Government of India to initiate quality momentum in our country started 1996. This year, 1991, new economic policy was introduced by Dr. Manmohan Singh when P.V. Narasimha Rao was the Prime Minister. The Indian economy was opened up for the global competition. Therefore, there was no institution like Quality Council of India before 1991. We started this institution as a public-private partnership firm. Means government and private joined together, they initiated the campaign. This is a national quality campaign or movement to enhance the quality in all spheres of the life. We have so many, this is the mission of this QCI to lead the nationwide quality movement in India by involving all stakeholders for emphasis on quality standards in all spheres of our activity, health, education, manufacturing, service, etc. There are so many accreditation bodies that are there. NABCB. If you are interested, you can visit that website and learn it. Just I will show this. NABET, National Accreditation Board for Education and Training. Suppose education institution, a college or university can go for certification by NABET, and National Accreditation Board for Education and Training, FEED, Formal Education Excellence Division, accreditation of schools, colleges, awareness workshops are done. Some of the private colleges also have gone for FEED. This is Formal Education Excellence Division. They get the accreditation by NABET. And we have got NABL. This is an accreditation board for testing and calibration laboratories for especially private and public. And the National Board for Quality Promotion is there. So these are all the activities of the Quality Council of India, which is a private sector body in support of government to initiate quality momentum in our country. And if you go to the international level now, at the international level, we have got ISO. ISO stands for International Organization for Standardization. I think you remember the BIS mark. Bureau of Indian Standards gives the certification to the products. The mark will be there. ISO is an international non-governmental body with a membership of 165 countries. It is there in the Geneva. They give the certification, ISO 9000 certification. So this is given to manufacturing sector, industry sector to certify the product quality management system prevailing in a college, in a manufacturing organization or a service organizations. But a university or a college can also go for ISO 9000 certification because we have a standard for this. This is ISO 21001 is a management system standard for education organizations. You can visit this ISO website. If especially private colleges will go for ISO accreditation because that will enhance the reputation in the society, and they have a successful practices, management practices. You can learn it. You can apply for this and get it. But in India, most of the government universities and government colleges are not going for this. Only on voluntary basis, the private colleges and private universities are going for NAC, this ISO 9000 certification. Just I'll skip this. These are the ISO 21001 principles. Focus on learners and their beneficiaries, students, visionary leadership, engagement of people, process approach, improvement, evidence-based decisions, relationship management, social responsibility, accessibility, equity, ethical conduct. Now I come to the next aspect, world ranking of universities. This is very important. We started from India, NLF ranking. Suppose the students, now opportunities are available to the students to go out of India and learn. Student education loan is available. Visa is given to the students. They can go and earn a degree and they settle there. The Times Higher Education World University Ranking 25. This is the latest ranking released by the Times Higher Education. This is also this is a voluntary, not mandatory, just like NIRF. Throughout India, world, 1,799 means one short of 1,800 universities across 104 countries joined to this World University Ranking. 1,800 universities. This is the largest and most diverse university ranking to date. This is done by the Times Higher Education, a private sector organization, and they assess the performance of 1,799 universities and they rank the universities. There are 13 performance indicators are there. You see the performance indicators of NAC, NRF, or ISO are different. This world university rankings is based on 13 parameters. One is teaching, second one is research. Very important is teaching and research, knowledge transfer, international outlook. Okay, I listed only a few. Suppose if you see the ranking of world ranking in 2025, which is the top university in the world? University of Oxford is the top, first rank. Massachusetts Institute of Technology, USA, second rank. Harvard University, third. Princeton University, fourth. University of Cambridge, five. You can see here, 3 universities of USA and 2 are from UK, top 5 universities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you compare with the last year ranking, last year MIT was not there. Harvard was in the second rank. Now MIT has beaten the Harvard and it has come to the second. So in the second column, you are seeing the rank. Third column, number of students. Look into the number of students. University of Oxford only 22,000 students. MIT 11,000, around 12,000 students. Harvard only 22,500, right? Princeton 8,000. Cambridge 20,000. Means number of students is very less compared to Indian universities. In Indian universities, in an affiliated university in India, the number of students more than 1 lakh easily because the number of colleges are more, number of students are less. In private universities in the USA and UK, you can see the number of students are less. Teacher-student ratio. In India, it was 24 as per the All India Survey of Higher Education. In Oxford University, teacher-student ratio is 10.8, MIT 8, Harvard University 10, Princeton University 7.8, lowest 7.8, Cambridge University is 15. In the next column, you can see the foreign students. How many foreign students are studying? We have seen in India, the number of foreign students in India is only 46,000. But in University of Oxford, out of total students of 22,000, 43 from the foreign countries. And female-male ratio, if you see the ratio in the last column, most of the ratio is equal. 49, 50, 59 like this means equal number of female and male students are there. And foreign students is very high number in Oxford, followed by MIT and Harvard universities. Around 25%, more than 20, 40% are from foreign countries. This is diversity of the students in international universities. Now we go to the Oxford University. And this is a very famous university in the world. One of the most prestigious universities, oldest universities in UK. And this has come top university for the last 5 years. We don't know the next, this comes first. University of Oxford is UK's oldest university and the best known in the world. It was started somewhere in 1090. Suppose if you see the criteria here, what is the ranking of Oxford University? In 2025, teaching 95.9 out of 900 score, research and environment 99.9. There is only a deficit shortage of 0.1%. Research quality 97%. Industry interaction 88%. International outlook 97%. Total score is 98%, which ranks the first place in the world. This is the graph. The graph shows that University of Oxford comes first for the last 5 years. 20, it was 94.4%. I think because of the COVID reason. COVID 2021, the rank has come down. 24 score was come down. 24 to 94. Otherwise, the score, you see that hike in the score. In 24, it was 97.5, 25, 88, 98.5. Means we defined what is quality. Quality is excellence. What is excellence? The best. Where do you get the best education? Best education is the institution one which provides the highest ranking. Suppose if you want to study or do the research, you go to the Oxford. Oxford is the best place. The question is whether all the students will get the admission in Oxford? No, only few students will get it because the highest competition in getting a seat there. And once you get the seat, you will be a reputed person in the world and you can get a job. So this is the overall score trend of the Oxford. Suppose if you want to elaborate something about the Oxford, The University of Oxford is the oldest university in the English-speaking world. While its exact founding date is not known, the thing is that it was established in 1086. How many years are old? Now to 1000, 2025. Nearly 1000 years old, 900 years old university. Our university, University of Mysore, was established in 1916. Now we are running 1109 years. Okay. In American universities, the age of the American universities are 400 years old. This is the oldest university in the world, modern universities with more than 900 years. This located in the Oxford Medieval City Center, university comprises 44 colleges and halls and over 100 libraries. Remember the importance of the library. In a college, we will have one library, and departments will have some libraries. In university, one library is a departments. How many libraries will have in a university in India? Not 100, but they give more importance to library. And library opens throughout the day, all the days in the week. Therefore, anytime, any day, the students or teachers can go and study. 100 libraries are there in Oxford University. Students number around 20,000 in total, just over half of whom are undergraduates, and while over 43% are from international, representing 140 countries. From 140 countries, the students will go there and learn, and the 11,000 approximately are the foreign students. Oxford has an alumni network of 250,000 individuals. Alumni is very important because the old students are the assets of the university. Out of these alumni, 120 Olympic medalists are there, 26 Nobel Prize winners are there, 7 poet laureates are there, over 30 modern world leaders are there. For example, Bill Clinton studied in Oxford, Aung San Suu Kyi from this Indira Gandhi from India, 26 UK prime ministers are studied there. Means they have got a good alumni network, very influential alumni network. They are the assets to the Oxford University. The university is associated with 11 winners of the Nobel Prize in Chemistry, 5 Physics, 16 Medicine. There are notable thinkers are there. I think you know all about Stephen Hawking, who is a great thinker. This is the contribution of University of Oxford to the field of higher education. Now we come to the second rank institution, which is a Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, famously is called MIT. This is an engineering, science and engineering college. It is an independent, co-educational private research university based on the city of Cambridge, Massachusetts, USA. It was established in 1961. You know the history of MIT. America was invented, discovered by Christopher Columbus after 1500. Therefore, American universities are younger compared to the UK universities. Indian universities are still younger compared to American universities. This was established in 1961. The aim of the MIT was further knowledge and prepare students in science, technology, and other fields of study that will best benefit the nation and the world. Its motto is mens et manus, which means mind and hand. You remember the mind means knowledge, hand means skill. Now, India, we are talking about skill, upskilling, reskilling, etc. Yesterday, our Prime Minister also told about establishing so many institutions and granting for skill development. So MIT focuses on mind and hand means through the mind you increase the knowledge, provide the knowledge, through the hand you give the skill. This is the motto of MIT, focusing on especially on science and technology. This is the ranking. Teaching 99.2% is the rank score. Research and environment 96 score. Research quality 99.7. Industry interaction 100%. You see the Oxford industry interaction is very less because Oxford is focusing on social science subjects rather than science and technology. American universities are focusing more on science and technology. Therefore, industry collaboration is more. Whereas UK universities have got alumni network. All world leaders are from, most of them are from Oxford. They give support. In American universities, you see the industry collaboration is very high. This MIT has got 100% score for industry collaboration. International outlook it is 93% because how many foreign students will come and study in MIT? This is the overall score you see. MIT, I think I told you, this is the first time it has come within the 5 rank. In the last few years, the ranking is same, 93.6 in 20. It is the straight line. Suddenly, it has jumped in 24, 97.9 and 25, 98.1. It has come to the second place in this 25 ranking. If you look at the features of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, university claims 85 Nobel laureates, 58 National Medal of Science winners, 29 National Medal of Technology Innovation winners, and 45 MacArthur Fellows. This is the outcome of the alumni. Among its impressive alumni, Kofi Annan, he was the Secretary General of United Nations. MIT is currently organized into 5 different schools: architecture and planning, engineering, humanities, arts, social sciences, management, and science. But MIT focuses mostly on engineering and science subjects. It's a home of around 1,000 faculty members and over 11,000 undergraduate graduates are studying in this MIT. This current research area in MIT is big data, human health, and much more. I think you see the artificial intelligence is the current research area in America. It was beaten by the China last week. China has invented a DeepSeek artificial intelligence search engine, which has resulted in the reduction in the market capitalization of so many American firms. I think you are familiar with the ChatGPT. When you give some question to the ChatGPT, it will search and give the answer. Just like a teacher, teacher is a embodiment of a knowledge. If you ask any question to your teacher, he will give the answer. Now, ChatGPT is very familiar. This is invented by the American firm, OpenAI. This recently, a cheapest and the best AI has been invented by the China, which is DeepSeek. You can also download in your mobile, but be cautious. Government of India has given some warning. Suppose if you download in the mobile, it will ask a question. The DeepSeek will access to your personal information. Even you can download in the desktop or the laptop computer. If you ask any question, it gives the answer. AI will search the answer, it will give the answer to you. Okay. These are the developments in the education field. This is a challenge for the teachers. In future, what is the need for teacher? The students may ask. If I want any question, I can ask the question in the AI and get the answer. What's the need? Means teachers are facing challenges in future. If you are not technology savvy, if you are not updated, sometimes you will be outdated because technology is overtaking the job of the teachers. Big data, artificial intelligence. We don't know what will happen in the next 5 years in the field of education because online courses have come. Open artificial intelligence sites have come. Students are able to get the information and they learn it if they want before teacher is learning. So this MIT is focusing more on the science-related research areas. MIT estimates that all the living alumni have launched more than 30 companies. You see, I told you, American universities are industry friendly. Most of the alumni have started the companies. I think you remember Facebook CEO or Elon Musk. They're all the graduates. Once they complete the graduation, they start the company, startup, and they develop this as a big MNC, multinational company, Microsoft or your Meta company. So MIT alumni have started 30,000 companies. They have provided 4.6 million jobs, and they generated nearly 1.9 trillion annual revenue. It is more than America, more than India, because MIT graduates have generated the revenue to the tune of 1.9 trillion. 1 trillion is equal to 1 followed by 12 zeros. 1 followed by 12 zeros means 1 followed by 7 zero is a crore. After 1 crore, how many zeros will come? 5 zeros will come. Okay. 1 trillion, 1.9 trillion revenue they generated. They given 4.6 million jobs. They started 30,000 companies. Therefore, if you go and study, you will have a atmosphere of launching a company, a startup in MIT. Taken together, MIT, we can call it as a nation, which is more than a nation. And this is the 10th largest economy in the world. Suppose if you put together all alumni of MIT, 10th largest economy in terms of employment, in terms of GDP, that is the growth of MIT in the higher education field. Now we come to the Harvard University. Harvard University is the 3rd place in the 2025 ranking, whereas in the last year it was in the 2nd place. Dating back into 1636. So Harvard University was established in 1636. I told you America was discovered later to 1500. Therefore, American universities are 300, 400 years old. This is one of the prestigious universities in the world, Harvard University. It is named after his first benefactor, is a donor called John Harvard, who left his library and half of his estate to the institution when he died in 1638. He died in 1638. He had given the amount to the university, and 1636 it was started. Means after starting 2 years later, the donor has expired. Harvard University has connections to more than 45 Nobel laureates, over 30 heads of state, 48 prize winners, and there are so many. I think we give the details of this. And this is the score of the Harvard University: teaching 97.3 score out of 100, research environment 99.9, research quality 99.3, industry interaction is 85, whereas MIT was 100. It is less here. International outlook is 90, overall score is 97%. If you see the graph, see the trend in the Harvard University ranking in 2093 because of COVID. Later on, it has increased. In 24-25, the slight difference in the ranking, I think it has come down 0.1. It was second rank in 24 with 97.8. Now it is 97.7. Means where Indian University stands. I think Indian universities will not stand in first 5 universities because the first 5 universities are acquired by the UK and US universities. This Harvard University has more than 323 living alumni, including over 271,000 in the US and nearly 50,000, 52,000 in 201 countries. Most of some of the Indians are go obtain the degree from Harvard University. 13 US presidents have honorary degrees from the institution. The most recent of these was John F. Kennedy in 1956. You remember this? Honorary doctorates are given by the universities to the person who has with an outstanding contribution to the society. Harvard University has given in 1956. Only 13 US presidents were given honorary graduates. But in India, even universities are giving many honorary degrees at the time of convocation. It is also home to the largest academic library in the world. 20.4 billion books are available. 180,000 serial titles. An estimated 400 million manuscripts are there. 10 billion photographs are there. 124 million archived web pages are there. 5.4 terabytes more digital archives and manuscripts are there. These are resources. You see the resources. Wherever the books are there, knowledge is there. It's available at Harvard University. Even Harvard University supports University of Mysore to translate Kannada works in Hindi to English. Some of our retired professors are working on translating the Kannada books, best Kannada books to English. The grant is given. Money is not a problem for Harvard University. If any languages, suppose if you are a teacher, any work in your language, if you want to translate it to English, you can contact the Harvard University. They give the grant and you can translate and give it to Harvard University. They keep it as a treasure in their library. There are more than 400 student organizations in our campus. You have seen number of student organizations, maybe 1 or 2 in India. Harvard's medical school is connected to 10 hospitals. The university receives one of the largest financial endowments of any higher education. There's no government support for Harvard University, only alumni will support. It has created a corpus of 1.5 billion in the fiscal year ended June 2013. More than a third of Harvard's total operating revenue that year. Means donors are donating, alumni is donating so much money to the universities in the USA. They don't get the government support and they have a huge corpus. They can run for next 100 years. Now I come to the Princeton University. This is another famous university in USA. It is one of the oldest universities in the USA and is regarded as one of the world's most illustrious universities. It was established in 1746 compared to Harvard and MIT. And this university ranking is this score. You can see more than 95 scoring. This is just a ranking. Fluctuation you find here. Compared to other universities, ranks, there's a fluctuation in the graph. Of 2 years, it has come to the highest ranking. And the Princeton has educated 2 vice presidents, James Madison and Woodrow Wilson, who was also the university's president prior to entering the White House. And there are many. Michael Obama was the student, Jimmy Stewart, and Jeff Bezos, I think Amazon CEO. They are all the alumni of this university. University of Cambridge. It was established in 2009, 1209. This is from UK. I think I told you. Oxford University was first and followed by Cambridge University. It has 800 years history, making it the 4th oldest surviving university in the world, English-speaking world. Cambridge serves more than 18,000 students from all cultures and corners of the world. Nearly 4,000 of its students are international and they hail from 120 countries. In addition, the university's international summer school offers 150 courses. Very important. Suppose during the vacation, semester vacation, students can go and get the certification for 1 month or 2 months. This is summer courses very famous in Cambridge. University is split into 31 autonomous colleges where students receive small group teaching sessions known as a college supervisions. University is home to over 100 libraries, which between them had more than 15 million books in the library. In the main Cambridge University alone, which is a legal depository, there are 8 million holdings are there. University also hosts 9 arts, scientific and cultural museums that are open to the public throughout the year, as well as the botanical garden. Cambridge University Press, very famous press. We have a Cambridge University dictionary, grammar books are there. This is one of the important feature of any university. University should publish in the form of books. It can sell the books to the public. Cambridge University Press is very famous. It is publishing around 45 books, titles spanning academic research, professional development, research journals. 50 offices are there worldwide. Means compared to other universities, Cambridge is famous for publication. It publishes and it sells the books to the students and the teachers. 92 affiliates of the universities have been awarded Nobel Award, and it has got an endowment of around 6 billion pounds, UK pounds. And no, money is not a problem for Cambridge University or Oxford University. This is the ranking. This is, you see the graph, and this is about Stanford University. This is also in USA. Stanford is very famous for startup. California, Silicon Valley of USA. Now you see in the California, the wildfire is there. This is a university where the Silicon Valley digital entrepreneurs have come up with so many ideas, innovations, and they started so many companies. Stanford University ranking is like this, and location less than hours drive from San Francisco to Palo Alto, which is California, Silicon Valley. This is known for entrepreneurial spirit. Means if you go there and study, you would become an entrepreneur and you start a industry startup, and there's a support from the university for starting an industry.